Hey y'all, um, I'm Meg Wade, and I want to thank Clarissa for making this happen for everybody. Thanks, sugar. All right, I'm going to read y'all a few. The first one I'm going to read is a long one, or long for me. Um, it's in pieces. It's called Field Notes and Alchemy. 1. I called you from the truck stop. I planned to sleep there all night. The attendant mumbled something over the loudspeaker about how unattended baggage may be suspect, but I was busy talking to you, so I wasn't paying attention. I was too concerned about the caution tape surrounding the entrance. What happens when relief needs a warning? I only pulled over on the side of the road to unclench my hands in the first place. 2. You once told me I felt pain so deeply you needed to build a bridge over it wide enough for us both to stand on. You bought green muck boots. You became a carpenter. You told me you have to be tough with fruit trees. Don't let them outstay their welcome. I uprooted everything. No more peaches. 3. Night flooded, and I couldn't find the bridge anymore. Was there a bridge? The lazy capo of the moon, drunk and forgetting. Darkness doesn't destroy, it only confuses. I thought I saw you in the fog, but it was only a stranger standing beside a fence. Ambushes of shadows like evening medications. My clumsy hands no longer pointing to the moon, but at the pink ribbon blood makes when it mixes with water and circles the drain. Tell me, where's the bridge? I'm no longer strong enough to love you from this distance. 4. After a while, abandonment only depends on the accordion of weather. The rain against the rhododendron tunnels makes the forest roar and seem impossible to leave. The garbage bags stretched out along the road full of peaches mean mistake. The dead bees from my hair means July is almost over. I place my head on the floor to stop these painted still lives pocked with debris. Surely, even the sea forgets its wreckage. 5. I climbed into the car, spread the atlas across the dashboard. Look at all this space I'll live without you. 6. I embraided my hair in the rear view. Every exit sign of vertebrae along the highway's back. Possibility without the bruises. I pulled the car over, whispered your name into a shoebox, and abandoned it in the river where we surrender the things we long for most. Sweetheart, I'm almost ready to confess tomorrow isn't coming for us. The clipped wing in my throat singing, I miss you all wrong. 7. All night long, the moon can betray herself. Each position delicate, dangling like every other distant body, reminding all of us that somewhere what we once loved is still alive and growing smaller in the violence of winter. Darling, the empty passenger seat is real, and it no longer depends on you. I must stop mistaking shadows for churches. I have built a whole world out of lack. This next one is called The Ambulance Outside Isn't Really a Moving Truck. The medics position the gurney and shut the doors. Is it a gurney or a stretcher? A structure. I wish it didn't matter. I can't see you anymore. It's dark, and this old town doesn't believe in street lamps. The basement floods, so we keep the important boxes on wire racks. The water rises, and the little bridges to my heart become impassable. Maybe I'm in the belly of something. You know what happens to the girl who's swallowed by monsters? Rescue. It's the fisherman who finally cuts the thing open. But it's always been up to her to crawl out of the dark. Right, 2 more. I write often about, I'm from the South, and I write about the landscape of the South often, and I'm really concerned with the romance and the violence that the place that I was raised and loved really dearly has seen, in comparison to the romance and violence that my life, has seen as well. So this poem is called I Don't Want to Know What Ghosts Know. The deer came out of the woods. We took the day off work to watch them die. They were very sick. No one could figure it out. I wonder if the park rangers tried very hard. These sandwiches in our hands seem so large. I want to give one to the deer, but I don't have enough to share. How selfish of me. This picnic is only the beginning. The deer die. You leave. Now I'm only left with this old Ouija board. Where did you go? I try to summon you back, but you aren't dead yet. I summon the deer. It isn't worth it. And this very last one is the title poem from the manuscript I'm working on right now. It's called I Blame the Woods and Keep the Body. He's dead, and I want you to be responsible. You've seen his hands. You know what they're capable of. My baby, old honey knuckles, building our imagined house. This could be a place where I would love him like a woman who wants to have babies would. Our imagined babies might hold each other's tiny imagined hands and go walking through the very real woods together. The woods are a dangerous place for an imagined thing to happen. An imagined house can be a kind of hell, depending on what the day is like, depending on whether or not we are all still alive. I flooded the house. There are no children. I keep his body in the bathtub. The smell is so terrible, I hold my sleeve over my mouth. I don't want it to end this way. Perhaps we could be sitting at a real table, and I could ask him to hand me a real can opener, and this could be the most exciting part of our day. This way, no one has to die. This way, we're just 2 people lying down on opposite sides of the kitchen floor. Thank you.